On Tuesday, Parliament was voting in the second of a three-round vote to elect a new Greek president. Stavros Dimas was the government candidate, the only one, and he's a former European Union Commissioner for the Environment. He did better than in the first round. This was because more independent MPs responded to an appeal for consensus that Andonis Samaras, the Prime Minister, made. So he got 168 votes today. That's up from 160 last week, but it was still well short of the 200 votes he needed to get elected. There'll now be a third and final round of voting on December 29th, and Mr. Dimas will need only 180 votes. So there'll be some frantic backroom discussions in the next few days, with the government trying to win support from more independent MPs and even persuade some others from two small opposition parties to break ranks and support Mr. Dimas. If Mr. Dimas does get elected in the final round, that'll bring another year, 18 months of stability to the government and the chance of completing an exit from the bailout and getting a new credit line on much less onerous terms from the EU and the International Monetary Fund. But if he doesn't make it, and this is the outcome that most analysts in Athens are expecting, the government will have to resign and a snap general election will be called probably the first week of February. It's not a good time to have an election if you're a Greek business person. The economy seems to have turned around after 6 years of recession. It's already had 3 quarters of positive growth this year, and the prospects for 2015 were looking encouraging. But now the stock market's down sharply, spreads on Greek bonds have gone up, and almost all investments are on hold. And if there is a general election, it may bring a change of government. The left-wing Syriza party is leading in the opinion polls, and if it comes to power, Alexis Tsipras, its leader, says he'll renegotiate the bailout. He's already promised to put an end to austerity. That would mean reversing wage and spending cuts, and he wants a big chunk of the public debt to be written off. And this is not what Greece's partners in Brussels and Berlin want to hear. So it could be a very difficult 2015.